Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for The Mighty Thor issue 13. And I overall enjoyed this issue because it actually started advancing the story arc of the War Realms and bringing back in the League of Realms and having it kind of a little bit different because now they're kind of doing it on their own and in secret away from the World Congress. So if they get caught doing this, there could be some serious ramifications from the World Congress and all the other realms. But it's kind of split between the present day and showing them reforming the League of Realms. This time to include like Ross Solomon from Midgard and Angela from Heaven, since that's now been introduced for the 10th realm. And I overall liked the synergy that we had from all the members from the team because in the beginning I really kind of liked the concept and then it was kind of like not done with. I'm glad that it's been brought back. And I didn't like really the pacing of showing the reformation of the League of Realms because nothing was really done except to show who they were having inside of it, which it would have been better done when they were doing their operation to try and save the Queen of the Light Elves, who had been tricked into marrying Malekith and taken over by the Dark Elves. And we're seeing this and seeing the banter and everything, which was pretty cool, especially like Screwbeard commenting that Thor's now a woman. Is like, okay, why are you a pretty girl? It's okay, it's just kind of weird, which is a kind of cool callback since the original Thor was the one that had the League of Realms to begin with. And to have them just slip into the familiarity of a Thor figure, even though there's a new Thor figure, and kind of bringing it into focus and everything was kind of cool. It wasn't like putting your face like, oh, now we've got a female Thor. It's just a nice comment in the back. It's like, okay, we're doing this good. And seemed like all the different kind of characters kind of take their own initiatives and everything and kind of show them gelling as a team was pretty well done. Seeing Angela and how she kind of fit in as being a kind of another powerhouse, Sif, Honeyshot, Screwbeard, Ood, and the new Giant. And everything just kind of going through. And of course, their whole operation was kind of undone because it was a ruse. Angela went in to try and find the Queen, and we find out that it's just an illusion, and that Malekith pops up with Loki holding the chain to the Queen and unleashing the new curse on them. And it's interesting to see where that's going to be going because I'm not that familiar with this character. And I don't know their power sets, kind of how big of a threat it would be to this whole team because there's a lot of different skill sets among them. And of course, you got the two heavy hitters of Thor and Angela. It's going to have to be a pretty big threat. But if Malekith's involved, he of course is a very powerful sorcerer and can pretty much do whatever he wants. And my biggest main complaint is mainly to do with the art and kind of the pacing, mainly because of having that middle part with the showing the league being reformed. The choice to kind of have the color shifted to be kind of more faded out to kind of bring homage to kind of like old Thor comics, I don't think worked that well. I was more like, oh, okay. It just mainly broke up the pacing, and I would have rather had it used to be somehow more effective. It just was like, okay. And overall, the art, it's not horrible. I've seen worse art, but nothing really popped out to me. Except for, like, when there wasn't as much detail involved, like the new curse. I mean, looking at the armor, it's like you can tell that there could have been other details drawn in, but it really wasn't done to full effect. It's like, okay. I just wish that it had been a little bit better. Not that it's like the worst that I've seen. But I'm excited that they're actually moving forward with kind of different things going on with this War of Realms, where we've just pretty much been dealing with the sidetrack of Dario Augur, and then of course getting the much needed kind of effect of figuring out how Mjolnir is working, and then getting back to this, and hopefully we get more movement on this front, kind of a little bit faster, I hope, because it's been going a little bit slow and kind of just off kilter, but I kind of more blame that on Civil War, and that they're probably like, okay, if you can do kind of little stuff at the moment, until we get this done, so then you can go back to your kind of war realms and go that. That might be the main issue that Jason Aaron's got to be going with. But this is good movement on the war realms front, and I want to see what Malekith's overall plan is, because we even begun to dig into that. And that's where I'm really getting gripped in with this. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.